What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We are hopping on, and the airdrop event is still going on. This will probably be our last time to play during it, but I'm really enjoying the airdrop event, so I'm going to try to get one more video in. We've got our spear, we've got our 4.1 million, and that's it. I'll see you in the raids. Alright, we are loaded in. Let's see what we want to do with this spawn. I'm going to keep an eye on the left. See if we spot anyone like running up the hill. But I want to see if we catch anyone here too. It's less common now. I don't think people make this approach as much. But sometimes you get lucky. And you still see someone creeping up on this road here. I don't really see anything. Got a high tower guard. Wait, I see someone now. Well, that's pretty unexpected. There's someone running towards us. But they're running towards border? Yeah, there they go. I did not expect to see someone running this way. Alright, I lost track of him. Where did he go? That's a scary thought. What? I'm so confused. I have the high ground here, so I don't want to give it up. But I completely lost sight of this guy. Weird. I wanted to give him a second to like get out in the road. So my plan was to wait and then I would peek the hill after that. But he just disappeared off the map. Alright, hold on. I don't know. Those shots could have been at us. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna make a mistake here, probably. So, like, realistically, he's gotta be in, like, a tree. Or maybe he, like, looped back around. He might have seen us and looped back around. Did this guy totally give us the slip? I think he's gotta be in one of these trees, right? But these all look pretty good. What if he, like, lagged out? He was jumping around a bit on my screen. Like, there's a chance that he just, like, lagged out and he's chilling where we can't see him. I don't know what to do here. I should probably leave this guy alone. Because he is too stealthy. Too stealthy for me. Oh, wait, who is that? There's another guy running, like, right at us. I don't know if he saw us. Was that him? I don't know. I think that was him. I think he did see us and he was hiding. But I'm gonna loop back up here now. I don't know if that was the one guy. That could be the guy that we've been hunting this whole time. It could also be a completely different guy, so I don't want to go check just yet. Freaking me out, man. I'm like at a loss for words. Anytime like a player just disappears off the map, that makes me a little cautious and a little anxious. Alright, I think we've checked all these trees though. We've checked all the trees. Don't see the guy. I'm guessing this had to be him. That we killed just now. Like, he was just doing some crazy loop on us, maybe? Alright, what do we have? We've got pistol, MAT 49. Oh, and an orange card. Okay. I don't think this was the guy that we saw. Or it could have been. It could have been the guy we saw. He might have gotten in really quickly into prison and looted the card and then was trying to make a try to get out. And that's when we caught him, I think. This is probably the same guy. So that's why we saw him doing a weird route, I'm saying. Because he was trying to get out safely with his stuff, and we just spawned in the wrong spot for him to do that. Alright, we're gonna keep going now. Keep an eye behind me, but I don't think we're gonna... I think there's still someone in prison, but I don't think they're gonna be our problem right now. Let's... We still have a guard up in the tower. If the guard in the tower was dead, I might be a little more interested in this. Because I know that our guy that we got definitely didn't kill the tower guard. But tower guard is still there, so we're gonna move. Oh, what if we... Maybe we should use this orange cart as a bait. You know? It's our chance. I don't really need it. Yeah, I think I just heard prison shots. We don't really need the orange card, but it could we could use it to bait some people into coming down into the garage. Yeah, we'll think about it. Maybe we'll do that, maybe we won't. Okay, I was like, I just saw movement on the top deck, but it's just the bot. So we're not going to worry about him, we're going to keep moving. I do want to get into research, but if the bot's right there, I'm less enthusiastic about that. Alright, let's check on that. I don't know, that might have been at us. I don't think it was. Because we see the bot, he looks like he's pointing over here to the right. I think he's probably shooting someone in the cells. I think we looted that, did we? I don't think we looted that, actually. Alright, well, let's just keep going. That's... Alright, we'll have to check, if I remember, check the replay on that, because I don't think we looted that crate. It doesn't look like a... That doesn't look like a Cool Whip loot job there. Alright, hold on. Those shots were pretty close. This might be the other prison guy. I think? I don't think that's coming from the tower. I don't know. So, they're probably getting ready to leave prison, right? Alright, we gotta go look. Alright, well, I don't see anything. I can hear the shot, but I don't see anyone taking shots. I don't see muzzle flash. I don't see anything. No movement. Like, do we even bother? We probably have the best stuff that's going to come out of prison for the most part. We're not in a great spot here. If someone comes down radio and they're paying attention, we're dead. There he is. I think we don't need the zoom sight. Alright, we're close. He's coming our way. He's looting these crates here. Let's see, he might be... Oh, he's going up the ladder. Man, there must be some stuff in our way. I'm surprised we didn't get that kill. I cannot hit this guy. We've like wasted all our ammo on this dude. He's impossible to hit. Gotta be careful too, so no one sneaks up on us here. Oh, he got away. Dude, this guy's such a good job. While we were reloading, he escaped. I think we got a bleed on him though. So my bet is he's running to the other tower to look for a med. Let's do some reloading too while we're here. Hey guys, I'm really struggling using this pouch. I'm getting better at it there, but like, oof, it is not easy for me to get ammo out of this thing. Probably because I keep grabbing my gun as well. That doesn't help. Alright. That took forever. I'm gonna get better at using the pouch, but for now, that was a huge, huge time sink for me. And our buddy is still alive. I feel kind of bad just camping here and waiting for him to leave. So I don't think we're gonna do that. We're gonna keep moving. Not sure if you guys could see the blood splatter, but I could see the blood splat still on my sight, so I know that the guy... Oh my god, I thought I saw someone in there. Bummer. Alright. That's what we get. Let's keep going. Let's get another one in. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, we are getting a little too low on spear mags. So we're going to take a little break from the spear and run the alpha now. We're not going to be getting those 2 hits on everybody like we're getting with the spear, but alpha is still not a bad gun if you've got it. Alright, that looks clear enough. I don't like running out on the open on that hill. In case there's like 2 spawns that can quickly get to this sniper rock outside of the spawn that we're in, Gore Pit. So I don't like to just run out in the open and have 1 or 2 of those spawns start shooting at me. So this is my preferred method, is to be a little sneakier and come out from behind everything. Doesn't look like it was necessary. Seems like we could have just sprinted up. Oh well. It does delay us, so if it's a safer approach, but yeah, if people choose not to go up the hill, then we miss a lot of stuff. Oh, wait. I was expecting someone to be running up here right now. That is not the case. That bot was shooting someone farther away, potentially. Nope. The gate's still shut too. Okay. That's a bot, right? Alright. Ooh. Hold on. Alright, I think someone is fairly close. They're probably in here. Or they already left, but I think they're in cell 2. Fine, we're gonna wait here a bit. I think they're still in the cell. What is that gun? Is that the revolver? Man, that gun sounds weird. This is probably a safer spot to wait for them. They'll probably go from cell 2 to cell 3. We got someone else over here too, huh? Check the hills. I think that's them. I think this is the other player. Okay, I thought I saw something. Something is weird. There's like something sticking out there. We're gonna keep moving. I don't... Yeah, there's like a gun sticking out of the wall. I think there's someone in the tower. Alright, well fine, I'm gonna look again. Yeah, there's like a freaky gun. Okay, he got it. There is definitely someone in the tower. I always shoot this thing. Do I have to get closer, I guess? Alright, we did a good job to scare him away. Let's check out here. No orange, no GPU. Too risky. We're not gonna pop our head up there. It's too risky. Alright, what do we think happened to... Yep, he did it. He did it while we went after the other guy. He made his break. You think he's still in cell 3? I don't know, he's in one of these cells. Mary. Alright, I think he's made his move. So we're gonna wrap around this way. Make sure there's no one behind us. But I think we should be able to catch him around this corner. Or not. Well, he could pop up out of this corner at any moment, though. Alright, I'm so lost. Where are these people? I think that's the bot, right? Oh, here is finally someone. Oh, that's one of them. But there's another guy in prison still. I'm fairly certain. I don't think we got the only guy. But we also kind of got what we came for. We checked Warden's office. I think we're going to keep moving. Alright, I heard the metal footsteps. That's the bot, so we're okay there. Hopefully he doesn't start shooting me. We need to get a little bit more forward. Huh. Hold on. There's no bots. No bots. I did not have the angle there. I was too slow. I don't think he's coming this way. We might just try to push straight in. We might just try to push straight up the hill at him. I think he's got some good stuff if he is running. He might have got... I thought I might have seen a player death, but I'm not going to go check it now. So, but like this guy might have killed someone. He could have something, so I want it. I lost him though. He could be like directly below us in a tree. But he has not. Alright, he got out of here too quick for us. And I'm still hearing shots at prison too. Alright, we're gonna drop down. I'm going into research. See if we can find this guy. Man, I got a little trauma from the first raid approaching here. But we should be fine. We'll be able to see someone in here this time. Alright. Do we see anyone come down the hills? Nope. Ammo should be fairly well stocked. And we have a bot on the bottom. Okay. Wow, we're still getting shots at prison. Alright. We'll take those shots and move in quickly. You gotta remember. So this is the one bad part. Hold on. There's footsteps really close to me. Can't tell where they are, but I can hear the gun ricocheting. my god. Scary. Someone is close. I think they're on the other side of the garage. If they're hitting their gun against something this often, I think they're in the stairwell. Man, that gunshot was like directly in my ear. And we've lost our advantage now. He might not know we're here, but he's still too close. I don't want to move yet. I'm kind of hoping that he's leaving to go to prison and he runs out right in front of us. I can dream. I should have stayed in my tree over there. I think he's right here. He's spending a lot of time in garage. So maybe he knows that we're here. Oh, he's in the garage? I think he's in the garage. We're gonna move. I just heard squishy puddles, which means I think he's in the garage. Alright, so I'm gonna pop out here. Hopefully it's a little safer. I wonder if he's leaving. Maybe he was looking for me, because I feel like he knew. He was spending a lot of time here. Felt like he knew I was here. But I was hoping he would think that that one kill he got was me. You know, because like you go in and you get a kill and you think it's probably the person you heard. So I'm hoping that he got distracted by that. Wondering if he's going to come back now that he hears the airdrop. I haven't heard orange opening. Oh. There it goes. Oh, we're a ways away. Okay. Alright, well, that guy's kitted. I think he's leaving, but I'm also sus that he might be using that as a bait, and he might try to come and get the airdrop. So I should probably camp him harder. Camp his exit, I mean. But I also just want to get to the airdrop, though I am a little worried, because I know there's still a player around here. And I don't know where he is. Ah, dang it. Not good, not good. Alright, well we didn't die yet, so that's a good sign. We're gonna move in forward. This is the prison, this is the difficult prison one. Because there's not any really good spots to hide. When I say this, I meant this airdrop is the difficult airdrop. The difficult prison airdrop. There's another one that falls all the way in the back corner by Gore Pit. And that one you can be a lot safer getting because, like, honestly, a lot of people don't even want to run that far. Like, we're lazy, okay? We don't have time to go all the way to Gore Pit and back. So we just leave. That airdrop, I think, gets ignored a lot. Also because people don't know where it is. It's hard to find. Hopefully I got the right spot, though. I think we're here. Hey, look at that. Perfect. And we have good vision here, too. Could go and try to just loot it. Because the prison guy that was here before, he might be gone by now. Or he came back. So I could try to loot it really quickly and hope that the orange exfil guy did just leave. But if the orange exfil guy is like sprinting over here, we are going to be caught in a very bad spot, I think. I think he would have heard those shots too. So he knows, people should know that there's a guy coming to this airdrop. That's why I don't feel super safe going for it just yet. Alright, I haven't heard anything. I'm starting to get a little impatient. I think we might just go for it. Maybe not the best plan. But I want to see what's in here. I want to know. Alright. Crypto Scar, a bunch of stuff. No, dude, what a bummer, man. We waited patiently and then we could have been more patient. But then when we finally decided to go in, that's when the other guys showed up too. He might have been there the whole time. He might have just been waiting for us to move. That's probably more likely the case, but that was a bummer. We did trade, so if anyone, now I feel like no one's going to get that airdrop, because I don't think anyone, I think that was going to be the last guy. No one else is coming. All right, so let's try again. I'll see you guys in the next raid. Spawned in and I can see the bot chilling in Boathouse, just staring at me. All right, we're going to sprint over here. Man, it has been a tough day. I forget how the last video went. I feel like that one went kind of tough as well. But it's all right. We're going to stick to it. We're going to stick with it and see if we can make the day turn around. All right. We got 1 kill. That's exciting. I'm on another revenge tour. Last time I said I was on a revenge tour, I had like a really good raid. So I'm hoping that that pays off for this one too. Alright, I don't know if he had a partner who I missed. Because I did hear the bots shooting, but I think that was just me. I think I heard the lighthouse bots shooting. I think they were just shooting at me. I don't think he had a partner, because there wouldn't have been much time for them to get separated. They had just spawned in. And that spawn sucks too, huh? The spawn I got sucks. The lighthouse spawn can be pretty rough too. Luckily, most people don't do what I do. If they spawn where I am, they just start looting. Most people aren't set up to come kill you from spawn. So usually, lighthouse is a pretty safe adventure. Alright, we're gonna go up here. I'm not ready to go in just yet. I was pretty sure that I heard gunfire. That's not that much health. I think we should be fine. Pretty sure I heard gunfire up here. So let's see if I'm right. I don't like this approach. I never like coming from downhill like this. It's like easier for them to see me before I see them. Interesting. There is a bot outside, and the building's also looted. So like, was he so quick that he killed the bot and it's respawned by now? No, I don't think so. Because he's getting shot at. I was like, that seemed really quick. If he was able to kill the bot, loot the building, and get out, and have the bot respawn. That seemed way too quick, so we're gonna wait. That's very close to me. It's on the other side of a mountain though, so I'm not too worried about it, but it is very close. Should we just go in? I don't have the best luck when it comes to close quarter combat, but maybe we should just go in. He didn't sound very kitted, but he could also just have a grenade. You don't need to be kitted if you have an impact grenade. Oh, he's right there. We're gonna wait. Dude, that was cool. I didn't even know you could do that. I'm gonna get stuck in these rocks. Oh, I'm glad we waited. I'm gonna get inside now. Okay, alright, so we stole this from that guy. But this is gonna make up for our last raid where we lost. It was extra sad because I had just opened up the purple card box, I guess you could say. And I was like, oh, and he got an orange? Alright. I was like, oh sweet, we got a purple card and we got all these grips. It looked like a pretty good airdrop from everything I saw. It was like Scar, double grips, purple card, then we're dead. I wish I had had a smoke in that last raid. Because if I had the smoke, I could have dropped it in the air vault airdrop and used that as cover for my kind of like escape. So maybe it's a little late now because this is my last video of the airdrop event. But I'm thinking in the future for airdrop events, I should probably try to come in with a smoke grenade for every single raid. Just for those situations where it might save my life. I should probably try coming in with smoke grenades all the time, but look, it's a lot. That's a lot of work to set that up every time I die. Taking this. I think we have a plan. It's been so long since I've actually gone into the orange vault. So I think that will be our plan. We're going to try to go to research. It's not a smart plan, but I wouldn't recommend doing it yourself. But I'm feeling lucky, right? We'll probably be fine. Let's heal up too. I know I said I wasn't going to do it earlier. But now that we are farther into the raid, I feel a little bit more vulnerable. Ooh, alright, I got a little tangled up there. But I think we are set now. That was a new approach. I didn't actually know that you could do this. Oh, I forgot this guy was even alive. I didn't know you could run up these rocks like that. So, like, he ran straight at us. He probably wasn't looking. He was probably looking over here. I think he should have seen us. But I don't know. I don't know even if he saw us, if he had a chance, because we were ready to go. He would have been a little surprised, I think. Right, no one's in this tree. So we need to make our way down there. Like, do I want to see if we get another airdrop though? Probably not, because we have a GPU and we've been dying a lot. I feel like keeping the GPU would be nice. I'll feel a little sad if we lose it. So I think we might just try to get out alive on this one. Alright. You know, I thought someone would have shot us by now, or we would have seen someone by now. I don't love how quiet this is. Oh, someone died here. I remember hearing those shots. There's someone right here. There's someone. That was not the guy I wanted. Huh. Now I'm confused. So they're healing up. They get attacked too? I didn't hear any death sounds though. There is someone close. Right now it feels like going to orange was not the right move. Let's see. Alright, I was like, I don't think they'll be able to see me from the windows here. I think they might be shooting the front bots. Ah, here's the airdrop. Earlier I was just hearing the fans in my headset. But this one's real. This one you can't ignore. He hasn't heard me in a very long time. I haven't made any sound. So I'm hoping he's kind of forgotten about me. And we can surprise him. Alright, well there I go. I made some sound. I gotta find out where this one's going. Alright, it looks like it's already dropped. We should be okay to run up this hill. Ah. This is not an airdrop I should go for. We only have like, what, 1 kill? And this airdrop's in a pretty bad spot. For us, at least. We have to get up that hill. And then it's ours. But that hill is also a fairly dangerous obstacle to get past. Especially because I feel like this guy's still watching. I think we're going to wait. Since we have a guy that's right next to us, I think he needs to be killed and dealt with before we go for the airdrop, because I just feel like as soon as we try to leave, he'll shoot us in the back. Yeah, he's definitely still up there. I've made the right choice not to leave. I think he's watching here. He's going to be watching this hill. Doesn't sound like he's super kitted, so he might have we might stand a chance of him not getting us. But I don't really want to take the risk of getting shot in the head by a random bullet. Also, I'm thinking if anyone's going to the airdrop, this point, they might get out if they have border. But if they don't have border, they're probably going to come this way. So like, we're not in a bad spot. We can kind of watch the airdrop escape route and wait for this guy to make his move. But I really don't think it's a good plan to run out up in that hill before this guy's dealt with. Alright, now I'm starting to think that this guy is not going for the airdrop. I don't think he would still think we're here. We haven't made a sound in so long, so I feel like he's probably forgotten about us, or like assumed that we left. But the fact that he hasn't gone yet to go to the airdrop makes me think that he's probably never going to it, or he's not going to it anytime soon. I think we're going to make our move. Okay. Ooh, I thought we were getting shot. That sounds like it's the front of research. We should be okay here on this approach. We made it up the hill. I think that's the back of research now shooting us. Oh, we gotta check that out. That's someone on like Sniper Rock. Not sure. Someone's pretty close though. I want to get into a tree before they sneak up on me. Alright. We didn't die on the approach. That's very good. Now we have eyes on the airdrop as well. There's another very good thing. But I'm not ready to go for it. I feel like there's someone else here. We heard those like M16 rounds just like a second ago. That seemed really close. So they might be slowly making their way here. Oh, interesting. So, still no one coming to the airdrop. But this other player is pretty close. Just heard him again. I think we could get it. I don't know, I just feel like I've had some bad luck recently on these. I feel like as soon as we move, he'll show up. Doesn't really sound like he's coming this way. But that doesn't mean he's not. Like those shots we just heard kind of sounded like someone going towards prison. They might just be avoiding this whole area because they don't actually know the airdrop is here. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. What's the worst thing that can happen? We die for like the 12th time. Yeah, it hasn't been that bad. I'm being so dramatic. I'm still giving him a little bit of time though. I'm not going directly in. Alright, let's go. Alright. Got it nice and shut. Not as good as the last one. That's for sure. But anytime we can make it out with this vest, I'll be pretty excited. So hopefully we do. Ah, man, I wish I had these gear techs, huh? Oh! Wait, there was a purple here. This is almost as good as the last one. I didn't even see it. I was moving too quick, you know? Think of that. And we have an orange. We could try to trifecta this one. We have the purple and we have the orange. Could go for hitting up everything, but I think we're going to save the purple and try to get out of here. This is probably a little too tough for us to hit. Yeah. Mostly because we don't really have space for stuff anymore. So I think hitting the purple is going to be an exercise in frustration. I'd rather come in with like an empty backpack for the purple. But this wouldn't be a bad way to do it. I think since we heard him last at prison, honestly, he's probably already exfilled. He probably went to border or something. But in case he's still over there, it feels like his rotation was he came from research, then went to prison. So it's not like a great chance that he comes back. That would be unlikely. Wonder where he was though, because like we heard those shots and we looked like fairly quickly. We looked over the edge and we didn't see anybody. But he was probably low ground. Okay, so this is what you want to check. You want to see that bot there, because if that bot was not there, there's a good chance that someone like is camping in these trees. Since we killed the bot, he hasn't respawned. That means there's a player nearby blocking his respawn. It's Tommy gun. Okay. That guy got us pretty well with the Tommy gun. Better than I would have thought he would do with that gun. Alright, that's a storm. Looks like a player death there. I think it sounded like that was at us. I didn't check for GPU, but it looks like, I'm assuming someone has already checked for it. So that's why I'm not going that way. Sounds like these are bots. Bots walking. I'm surprised at how well you can hear this sound. So in the last raid, I could hear this guy in the puddles. So I knew exactly where he was, actually. Well, I mean, there's a lot of puddles. But I knew he was in one of these puddles. I knew he was in garage down here. But you do need to be quick with this because this is like the loudest siren ever these days. Oops, we want that one. This is the one we want to open. So I'm hoping there's good stuff, but not anything that's like crazy hard to pack. Okay. Didn't really. Well, I sort of got my wish, huh? We definitely want this. Yeah, there he goes. Someone's still at prison. And we're gonna leave. We left them with some little treasure if they come down here later. Alright, so we made it out alive. We didn't get all the kills, but we still made it out alive, and we have some armor. So that is good. I think we're going to try to do one more raid. There's a lot of that raid that I can cut out, so we're going to try to do one more. So I'll get kitted up, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, let's see. Do we have any friends nearby? Does not look like it. I tried to give the... oh my god, they just spawned in. Oh, it must be a render thing. It's got to be a render thing. Alright, because it always looks like there's no one there, but then I get a little closer and they pop in sight. That's what's going on. Alright, I don't think they're coming this way. So I'm gonna go into research. I don't think we've really been into research much today. No time. There's no time to go into research. Because there's just too many more airdrops. We never have time for research when there's airdrops waiting for us. I tried to give this gun a paint job before I got into this raid, but I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with the paint mechanic or if it's just a little buggy. But a lot of times when I set it up, it will like make the little ping sound like I'm spraying it, and then it won't do anything. So like I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like, it works other times completely fine. But if I'm ever in a rush, like I was because I was in the raid countdown, if I'm ever in a rush, it feels like the paint doesn't really work for me. Hey, that's a nice find. I don't think there are a lot harder to find this this wipe, so it's always exciting when you find one. And I think that is good because I made a ton of money last wipe just on silencers and lasers, and it was a little too easy to make money off of those things because they're everywhere. Oh, okay. That's got to be someone on the roof. That last bot. So we hear it. It's in SKS. So it's probably a roof player. SKS is likely to be a bot on the roof since I think the bots that are on roofs and towers are more likely to carry assault rifles. But I haven't heard any player steps, so it could also be the bot was just on the back of the roof shooting people. Which he tends to do as well, yeah. I just heard silent shots. And they're in the grass. Alright, I don't know. I think that was our guy. Pretty sure that was him. But he could have a partner. And I think there was still someone in this building, right? I don't know, actually. Now I don't think there was anyone here. Let's see what's going on over here, though. Alright. That's someone taking out the bots at camps. Alright, so that's a lot of shooting. Someone all the way at camp is not, like, a huge concern to us right now. My bigger concern is making sure I don't let anyone steal that stuff. So to do that, let's go up to the roof, I think. Oh, man, maybe I shouldn't have lost my eyes on it. I like just getting the kills, though. So I don't care as much if I mean, I'll be sad to lose out on this stuff. But the kills are one of the things I really just like at this part of wipe. Alright. I think there's still a bot back here. Oh no, it's I'm hearing the bot from walking. He's on this catwalk over here. Yeah, right below me there. Ooh, he's quick. There's no one on these rocks. Alright. That looks like a silenced assault rifle. I'm pretty sure that's the guy we heard. So this is not a good spot to defend it from. Because we can't really shoot. Oh my god, that's terrifying. We're not going to open that door. We're going to leave him out there. Alright, we spawned at Junkyard, so we didn't kill anybody at prison or anybody at radio. So we're going to have a busy day still. This is a very good spot to camp the stuff, huh? I don't know if anyone would fall for this and like be like, oh look, free stuff. I mean, someone will. But I think some people watching this would look at this, see the door open, and be like, okay, this stuff is not, in fact, free. But that's good. That's a chunky vest. Looks like a nice gun silenced over there. I want that stuff. But I don't want to go grab it just yet. I thought I heard someone. But no, I got nothing. I thought someone was getting close. We're still waiting. Exfil's just opened a minute ago. I'm still not ready to lose this stuff. Oh my god, and an airdrop. Alright. Alright, I'm not sure how to play this. Airdrop already fell. Alright. Alright, airdrop fell. So we need to be quick here. We didn't get shot there. We didn't get shot there. We didn't get shot there. If I got shot there, I was dead. Did we just crash? No, guys, we didn't. Come on. We were not able to rejoin. I don't know if we got killed there, but there's a decent chance that the bot could have killed us in the time it took us to get out and respawn or rejoin. But we did have the option to rejoin when we got back in, and then it didn't work. Dude, that's so frustrating. Alright guys, so this was actually getting to be a pretty long video, so I'm going to cut it here, and then part 2 of this play session will be in the next video. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.